Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this yoga video, we will focus on strengthening your abdomen and improving your digestive system through dedicated yoga poses. A strong core supports posture, stability, and enhances your digestive system. Join me as we explore these powerful belly-targeting poses. This class is suitable for all levels, except fresh beginners. We'll practice advanced poses like headstand and shoulder stands, but beginner can skip and join us for the final relaxation pose. Grab your mat, folded blanket, chair, and optionally a yoga belt. Listen to your body, modified poses as needed, and let's begin. Hi, I'm Liat Begon, and welcome to Yoga by Liat. Ready? Let's begin. See you on the mat. Begin in a comfortable seated position on your yoga mat. Choose to sit on your heels or cross-legged position on the folded blanket, depending on your comfort. Sit with an upright posture, lengthening your spine and releasing tension in your shoulders. Bring your palms together in front of your chest. Gently close your eyes and shift your focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose, allowing each breath to relax and center you. Continue to breathe naturally, allowing each breath to help you relax and center yourself. With each breath, turn your attention inward, fully embracing the present moment. Release any thoughts or distractions, gently bringing your focus back to your breath if your mind wanders. Remain in this state of center relaxation for a few more moments. As you exhale, bow your head. Rest the backs of your palms on your thighs. Lift your head and softly open your eyes while maintaining a gentle gaze. Now, let's begin the practice. Begin by kneeling on your yoga mat with your knees and ankles together. Place a narrow folded blanket on your thighs for abdominal support. Lower your upper body forward, extending your arms in front of you. If possible, gently rest your forehead on the mat. Adjust the blanket and your position for comfort and proper alignment in the pose. Straighten your elbows and place your palms on the mat, spreading your fingers wide. Take a few deep breaths, allowing your breath to expand into your back ribs and lower back. Remain in Ardha Mukha Vajrasana for an additional 30 seconds. Come out of the pose and slowly sit up. Begin on all fours. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips up and back, straightening your legs. Keep your legs about hip width apart. Engage your thigh muscles and straighten your knees fully. Lengthen your spine by pushing your palms into the mat and shifting your body weight towards your feet. Breathe, allowing your breath to settle into the stretch. Relax your abdomen and gently draw it towards your spine for stability. From downward facing dog, step your hands backwards towards your feet, keeping your legs about hip width apart and ensuring your feet are parallel to each other. Gradually fold forward, bringing your abdomen towards your thighs. Place your fingertips on the floor in line with your toes or grab opposite elbows. Release any tension in your head and neck, allowing them to relax. Lift your shoulders away from your ears to extend the back of your neck. Breathe normally and enjoy the stretch in your hamstring and lower back. Return to downward facing dog. Keep your legs together, engaging your leg and core muscles for stability. Lengthen your spine by straightening your arms and legs. Distribute your weight evenly between your hands and feet. Breathe normally as you maintain stability and length in the pose. From downward facing dog, step your hands towards your feet. Fold forward, bringing your chest towards your thighs while straightening your knees. Place your hands on the floor in line with your feet or grab your ankles for support. If you need to modify the pose, you can use props like a chair to bring the floor closer to you. Hold the pose for several breaths, allowing your body to relax and surrender into the forward fold. Exit this pose by bending your knees towards the mat. Lie down on your mat widthwise, aligning your shoulders with one edge of the mat and your buttocks on the other edge. Bend your knees and bring them towards your chest, keeping your knees and feet together if possible. Extend your arms out to the sides in line with the mat and hold onto the edges of the mat. Shift your buttocks to the right and tilt your legs to the left side. Keep your right shoulder down, pulling on the mat. Keep your knees and feet together. Turn your chest from left to right. Breathe normally, allowing your upper back to spread on the mat. Inhale and lift your legs, bringing your buttocks back to the center. Repeat on the other side. Move your buttocks slightly to the left. Exhale and tilt your legs to the right side. Bring your left shoulder down by pulling the mat. Turn your chest from right to left. Breathe normally, allowing yourself to relax and find ease in the twist. Inhale and lift your legs, bringing your buttocks back to the center. Lie down on your back along the mat with your legs extended and your arms by your sides. Bend your right knee and pull it into your chest, keeping your left leg extended on the mat. Hold your right big toe with your right hand or use a yoga belt around your right foot. Straighten your right leg towards the ceiling, keeping it active and engaged. If you're using a yoga belt, hold it with both hands. Turn your left toes to point towards the ceiling and press your left thigh into the mat. Hold the pose for several breaths. Release and repeat on the left side. Bend your left knee and pull it into your chest. Use a yoga belt or hold your big toe. Straighten your left leg up towards the ceiling, keeping it active and engaged. Turn your right toes to point towards the ceiling and press your right thigh into the mat. Pull your left leg closer to your upper body. Hold the pose for several breaths, allowing your body to surrender to the stretch in the back of your leg. Exhale and release. Bend your right knee and pull it across your body to the left side. As you twist, open your right arm out to the right side in line with your shoulder, palm facing up. Turn onto the outer side of your left leg. Hold your foot or use a belt and straighten your leg, aiming to bring your right foot towards your left shoulder. Keep your right leg parallel to the floor. Keep your right shoulder on the mat. Breathe into the twist, feeling a stretch in your lower back and hips. Bend your right leg back and lie down on your back. Repeat the same actions with your left leg. Bend your left knee and pull it across your body to the right side. As you twist, open your left arm out in line with your right shoulder, palm facing up. Hold your foot and straighten your leg, aiming to bring your left foot towards your right shoulder. Turn onto the outer side of your right leg. Keep your leg parallel to the floor. Keep your left shoulder on the mat. Breathe normally. Bend your leg and roll onto your back. Bend your knees and bring them towards your chest. Bring your arms overhead and extend them along the floor, palm facing up. Keep your lower back grounded. Straighten your legs up, keeping your legs active and engaged. Now, lower your legs towards the floor as far as you can while keeping your lower back grounded. Lift your legs back up to the starting position using the strength of your abdomen and leg muscles. Repeat this lowering and lifting movement 10 times, coordinating your breath with the movement. Inhale as you lower your legs and exhale as you lift them back up. As you perform the dynamic variation, focus on maintaining a steady and controlled movement without any sudden jerks or movements. After completing the repetitions, bend your knees and bring your legs back towards your chest. Take a few moments to rest and observe the effect of the dynamic variation on your body and breath. Repeat the lowering and lifting movement up to 10 repetitions one more time, with arm next to your body this time. After completing the repetitions, bend your knees towards your chest. Roll onto your side and stand on the front edge of your mat. Step your left foot back, creating a distance of about 3 to 4 feet between them. Turn your left toes slightly outwards. Square your hips forward, ensuring they are aligned with the front of your mat. Hinge forward from your hips, maintaining a long spine as you fold forward. Place your hands on the floor or on the chair, positioned under your shoulders. Extend your spine forward along your right leg, keeping your chest open and broad. Feel the stretch along the back of your right leg as you maintain length and openness. Hold the pose for several breaths. Come back up and step forward with your legs together. Repeat on the left side. Step back with your right leg and slightly rotate your toes outwards. Square your hips forward, aligning them with the front of your mat. Hinge forward from your hips and place your hands under your shoulders. Extend your spine forward along your left leg, keeping your chest open and broad. Breathe in this pose, allowing yourself to find comfortable depth in the stretch. Come up and stand with your feet together. Repeat this pose once again on each side, this time with your palms behind your back in the reverse prayer pose. If you find it challenging, grab your wrists behind your back instead, or you can continue with the previous variation. Come back up and step forward with your legs together. Repeat on the left side. Come up and stand with your feet together. Step your left foot back, keeping your feet about 3 to 4 feet apart. Inhale and lift your left arm, then exhale and extend it over your right leg. Place your right hand on your right hip and twist your torso towards the right. If you are unable to reach the floor, you can rest your hand on your shin for support. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling, creating a twist in your upper body. Straighten both legs, maintaining a strong connection between your feet and the mat. Move your chest towards your head, lengthening your abdomen and deepening the twist in your torso. Stay in this position for several breaths. To exit the pose, inhale and come back up with firm legs. Return to the standing position with legs together. Repeat the same actions on the other side. Step your right foot back, twist your torso towards the left and extend your left arm towards the ceiling. Straighten both legs, maintaining a strong connection between your feet and the mat. Move your chest towards your head, lengthening your abdomen and deepening the twist in your torso. Modify the pose as needed, using props or adjusting the depth of the twist to suit your flexibility and comfort level. Stay in this position for several breaths. To exit the pose, inhale and come back up with firm legs. Step your left foot back, turning it out at a 45-degree angle. Square your hips forward and bend your right knee above your heel. Raise your arms overhead as you inhale. Extend the back of your neck and face upwards. Straighten your left knee, engage your core, and lift through your arms. Hold the pose for several breaths. Face forward and place your arms on your hips. Step forward and stand with your legs together. Switch sides. Step your right foot back, turning it out at a 45-degree angle. Square your hips forward and bend your left knee above your heel. Raise your arms overhead as you inhale. Extend the back of your neck and face upwards. Straighten your right knee, engage your core, and lift through your arms. Hold the pose for several breaths. Face forward, place your arms on your hips and step forward. Begin in Warrior One pose with your right foot forward and your left foot stepped back. From this position, place your left hand on the outer side of your right foot. If needed, you can keep your elbow bent for support. Engage your core muscles and twist your upper body, rotating it towards the right side. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling and then reach out over your head, creating a lengthening and opening sensation. Maintain a steady and balanced stance with your legs, grounding through your feet. Hold Parivrtta Parsvakonasana for several breaths, allowing the twist to deepen and your chest to gently open. To exit this pose, face back to the front and step your left foot forward, coming to a standing position with legs together. Repeat the same steps on the other side. Step your right foot back into Warrior One pose, squaring your hips towards the front. Reach your right hand on the outer side of your left foot, maintaining engagement in your core. Twist your upper body to the left, feeling the rotation through your spine. Extend your left arm towards the ceiling and then reach it over your head, keeping your right leg straight. Hold the pose for several breaths, allowing the twist to deepen and your chest to open. To exit the pose, face back to the front, engaging your legs for balance. Step your right foot forward and stand with legs together. Begin by placing a stable chair at the edge of your mat or secure it with its back against the wall. Turn your back to the seat and place your hands on the mat, shoulder width apart. Shift your body weight onto your hands and lift your feet, placing them on the front seat of the chair. Straighten your arms and leg, pushing your hips up towards the ceiling, creating an inverted V shape with your body. Adjust the distance between your hands and the chair if needed. Press your hands firmly into the mat and engage your core muscles to support your body in the pose. Relax your neck and direct your gaze towards the chair. Breathe normally, allowing yourself to find a steady rhythm. To come out of the pose, carefully walk your feet back down and take a few moments to rest and relax. Repeat the pose for an additional round, placing your hands closer to the chair for a greater challenge. For a variation, you can try lifting one leg straight up at a time while keeping your hips level, engaging your core for stability. Practice the pose on both sides, ensuring you spend an equal amount of time on each side. To finish, carefully walk your feet back down and relax. Sit on your mat in Dandasana with your legs extended straight in front of you and your hands by your hips. Lean back slightly and place your hands behind you, finger pointing towards your feet. Lift your bent legs off the ground, balancing on your sit bones. If possible, straighten your legs, raising your feet higher than your head. Extend your arms forward, parallel to the floor, and engage your core muscles. Lift your chest and lengthen your spine. Hold Paripurna Navasana, the full boat pose, for several breaths, maintaining your gaze straight ahead. To release the pose, slowly lower your legs and sit back in Dandasana, staff pose. Take a moment to rest. Repeat for an additional round, holding the pose for 30 seconds. Lift your chest and lengthen your spine. Straighten your legs. Release the pose and sit back in Dandasana. From staff pose, interlace your fingers behind your head, creating a supportive base. Lower your upper body halfway towards the mat while simultaneously lifting your legs straight up together. Keep your feet and head aligned at the same height, maintaining the half boat pose, Ardha Navasana. Balance on your buttocks, ensuring your lower back does not touch the mat. Hold this pose for several breaths, feeling the activation in your core. Release the pose and return to a seated position in staff pose. Change the interlacing of your fingers behind your head and repeat for an additional round. Hold the pose for 20 seconds, breathing normally. Engage your core muscles and keep your legs straight and together. Release the pose and sit in Dandasana, re-establishing a seated position with legs extended. Bend your right knee and bring your heel close to your right buttock bone. Sit on a folded blanket for added spinal support if needed. Stretch your right arm up towards the ceiling and turn your chest to the left. Hook your right elbow on the inner side of your right knee. Press your left hand down and lengthen your spine upwards. Look straight ahead and breathe. Turn your chest from right to left. Return to face the center, releasing the twist. Keep your legs as they are and stretch your left arm upwards. Rotate your torso to the right and hook your left elbow against the outer side of your right knee for a deeper twist. Use the right hand behind your buttocks to support and lift your spine. Straighten your left leg, maintaining a tall and extended posture. Look straight ahead and breathe evenly. Release the twist and come back to staff pose, sitting with legs extended. Repeat these actions with your left leg bent. Bring your heel close to your left buttock bone. Stretch your left arm upwards and turn your chest to the right. Hook your left elbow on the inner side of your left knee. Press your right hand down to the mat and lengthen your spine upwards. Look straight ahead and breathe deeply. Turn your chest from left to right. Return to face the center, releasing the twist. Keep your legs as they are and stretch your right arm upwards. Rotate your torso to the left and hook your right elbow against the outer side of your left knee for a deeper twist. Use your left hand behind your buttocks to support and lift your spine. Straighten your right leg, maintain a tall and extended posture. Look straight ahead and breathe evenly. Release and come back to Dandasana. Next is the headstand. If you are comfortable with the headstand and have experience practicing it, you can transition into Sirsasana. Otherwise, if you are a beginner or choose not to practice the headstand, feel free to skip to the next pose. Place a chair on the mat and sit in front of it with your legs extended straight forward and your feet under the seat. Mark the location of your sit bones and turn the other way, placing the crown of your head there. Position your elbows at shoulder width and interlace your fingers. Place the crown of your head on the mat and the back of your head against your hands. Lift your shoulders high up to extend your neck while pressing your forearms down. Lift your knees and step onto the chair seat. Adjust the distance from the chair slightly if needed. Straighten your knees and lift your hips towards the ceiling. Look straight ahead and breathe. You are practicing a half headstand, Ardha Sirsasana. Keep lifting your shoulders away from your ears. If possible, you can add a variation of single leg, Ekapada. Lift your left leg straight up while keeping your right foot on the seat. Keep lifting your shoulders, especially your right one. Straighten your left leg high up. Breathe. Lower your leg and switch sides. This time focusing on lifting your left shoulder. Breathe. Please make sure to be sensitive, and if you feel strain in your neck or shoulder, exit the pose and relax. Next, balance in Sirsasana if possible, or repeat the single leg variation once again. Remember to maintain a strong foundation in your headstand by pressing your forehead and wrist to the mat while lifting your shoulders, spine, and hips. Finish by lowering your knees to the mat and assume the child pose. Rest your forehead and elbow on the mat and relax. Next is the shoulder stand with a chair. If you choose to practice the shoulder stand, set up a narrow folded blanket to support your shoulders. If not, please skip to the next and final pose. Place the narrow folded blanket widthwise close to the chair and lie down with your shoulders on it. Hold the front legs of the chair and step onto the seat. Exhale and lift your buttocks high up while pressing your feet down. Place your feet parallel to each other and knees at pelvic width. Roll your shoulders outward to widen your chest. Look at your abdomen and breathe. Hold the pose for 30 seconds more. Lower your hips to the mat and relax. Repeat once again for 1 minute. Press your shoulders down and lift your spine. Tuck your tailbone into your body. Look at your abdomen and breathe. Hold the pose for 30 seconds more. Breathe smoothly. Lower your hips gently and move into Shavasana, corpse pose. Lie on your back with your shins on the seat of the chair. Place the blanket under your head and the back of your neck. Spread your arms at about a 45-degree angle from your torso, with palms facing upwards. Roll your shoulders and upper arms outwards to widen your chest. Keep your knees at pelvic width and your shins parallel to each other. Close your eyes. Let go of any tension and allow your body to completely relax into the mat. Release any effort in your breath. Surrender to the stillness of Shavasana. Remain in this pose for 5 minutes, soaking the benefits of your practice. Slowly deepen your breath, preparing yourself to the end of this session. Place your palms on your belly, one by one. Bring your knees towards your chest and roll onto your right side. Stay on your right side for a few moments, and when you're ready, sit up gradually and effortlessly. Sit comfortably and fold your palms in front of your chest, bowing your head. Take a moment to thank yourself for dedicating this time to strengthen and nurture your body. Congratulations on completing this class. Remember to honor your body's needs and practice safely. As you continue your yoga journey, feel free to explore and modify these poses to suit your personal practice. May you have a peaceful day ahead. Namaste.